had our differences throughout the years, but you know, I'm assuming if we got to know each other, we get along pretty well. I'm sure, you know, he's a great guy. So.
It's weird knowing this is the end of the line.
It's my last match. I'll ever wrestle right there, so it's kind of crazy.
So you're not going to continue
Nope.
I'm
done getting into business. See if I can make some money.
What kind of business? I mean, have you
you know
really fine-tuned what you're going to be looking
I
to
haven't
work for?
fine-tuned. I've spent so much time on wrestling the last few years that I haven't had time to really think about anything else. I just know that, you know, wrestling has given me the tools to succeed later in life. I know that for a fact because people keep telling me that, you know, our coaches keep telling us it's going to pay off. All this work later in life, not just in wrestling. So I want to see if I can make some money and have fun with that.
About the coaches, I mean, how important have they been to you? You've got a wonderful staff at Minnesota.
We got such great coaches, and they're not just good at wrestling, they're great people as well. And, you know, it's like, you know, I'm very thankful that I chose that school to wrestle for, and I stayed there.
And never quitting is kind of a tradition there. Damian Hahn, when he won his national title right at the end. I mean, you guys show that right when the money matches are going on, too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of something that you guys...
Yeah, you know, we're a Big Ten school, and Big Ten schools traditionally wrestle pretty hard. You know, not that other schools don't, too. They do, too. But I just, you know, there's 8 seconds on the clock. Let's get a takedown. That's the perfect attitude. If I learned from anyone, it'd be Jason Ness last year, you know.
Sure.
He's a great inspiration for me, and he kind of took me under his wing here the last few weeks. Couldn't practice for 2 weeks after Big Tens to Nationals because my rib popped. And wrestling Montel in the semis for Big Tens, I don't know. Coaches kept me motivated and, you know, kept my head on straight. There were some really stressful days when I was unsure of how I'd perform at the tournament, and they kept me focused.
Standing. Thank you.
Do you have a chance to actually think, you know, when you're going back to the circle there, back to Jason last year against Dennis, how he had to basically do the same type of thing?
It was just, I think it's just training. Just, gosh, I've been working on it the last few weeks that if you're down by one, what you got to do. And I just kept my hands moving, gave him a couple fakes, and went for it.
You thinking a high crotch type of thing there? Or
he leads that leg so hard. I wanted single, but I thought single would take too long to finish. High crotch, I could get in and explode and try to score quick. And gosh, 8 seconds left, and not a lot of time to score. So very thankful that I could get it pulled off like that.
Fitting, even though you'd rather have had it for the first place match going against Montel there, because you guys certainly had some battles.
Yeah, he definitely could have been in the finals, and I could definitely been in too. So, you know, Kellen Russell's definitely the favorite. He's won. He's beaten everybody. So if he doesn't win tonight, I'd be surprised. But other than that, anyone else could have been in the finals too, and any of the other top few guys, Montel, Kennedy.